The NBA All Star game has finished. I'm going to give you my honest thoughts about the games. I know a lot of people are going to come on here and complain and bitch and whine. Per usual, that's all people do on the internet. They just complain about everything. Last year's All Star game was trash. The year before is that trash. This is trash. Everything is trash. Like, you're not going to please these people. They want to be miserable. Now, to kind of dive into it, though, there's legitimate criticisms to have in regards to this All Star game. Well, I'm going to start off with the positives. There was some really good basketball where people were playing and trying and playing defense. I think the first game with Team Young Guns versus Team International was a competitive game, and Wemby and Jaren Jackson Jr. was playing some fantastic defense. Even a better game was Rising Stars versus Team OGs, where Rising Stars were trying their hardest and made it a very dangerous game to the point where the OGs needed to stop playing around. Now, with that said, the last game was awful. It went back to that all-star situation where people weren't trying. It was disgusting. It was competitive at the beginning, but people were bricking and team OGs were running away with it. But it went all the way downhill after it hit 11-1 and an intermission happened. After that, the intermission was long as hell. And then we went to a TNT tribute that was long as hell. And then we went to another intermission. That's disgusting. And then after that intermission, after we did all of that, the basketball was awful. So there is legitimate criticisms. There was way too many commercials, way too many intermissions. The halftime show I think was actually good, and I think Jaren winning that 100K was kind of fire. It was a great moment in my opinion, but they definitely got to clean up. Add more point totals to these games so it's not a short game and it takes away from all the stupid intermissions that we're having, making it to like 60 points. That would make me more interesting. And honestly, I'm gonna say this pretty clearly though. The way to really inspire these people is you gotta include people who want it, and these young dudes want it. These young dudes want it. I'm not gonna lie. We could maybe even have two All Star teams and two young teams to really spice it up, because the OGs will only play if they feel threatened that they're gonna get embarrassed. So let's embarrass those MFers so they play actual basketball. But ultimately, I thought this was better than previous All Star years for sure. And the people who say otherwise are just revisionist history, constant complainers, and really don't remember how bad the basketball used to be the last couple of years.